Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm going to talk about backstroke arm action, which is a very important part of swimming backstroke effectively. When people watch backstroke, they often notice the arms moving in a smooth and regular pattern. In fact, good arm action is one of the main reasons a swimmer can move efficiently through the water. In backstroke, the arms work in a continuous, alternating rhythm. While one arm is pulling under the water to create propulsion, the other arm is recovering over the water, getting ready for the next stroke. This alternating action helps the swimmer keep moving without stopping, and it also supports balance and body position. The first stage I want to talk about is the entry. This is the moment when the hand goes into the water. A good entry should look relaxed and controlled. The arm should stay long rather than stiff, and the hand should enter cleanly. Ideally, the little finger enters first. This helps the arm enter in a narrow and tidy way, which reduces unnecessary splash and makes the movement more efficient. Another important point is where the hand enters the water. The hand should enter roughly in line with the shoulder. If the hand crosses too far over the center line of the body, the swimmer may lose balance and the stroke can become uneven. On the other hand, if the hand enters too wide, the arm action can become less effective and waste energy. So the correct entry point helps the swimmer stay straight and keeps the stroke controlled. After the hand enters the water, the arm moves downward in a controlled way. This part should not be rushed. In backstroke, body rotation also plays an important role. So as the shoulders roll from side to side, the arm is able to move naturally into position. This rolling action makes the stroke smoother and helps the swimmer use the water more effectively. The next stage is the catch. This is the beginning of the propulsive part of the stroke. At this point, the swimmer starts to press against the water to move the body forward. The hand changes position so it can hold the water more effectively, and the elbow bends slightly. This bend is important because it allows the arm to stay strong and controlled underwater rather than slipping through the water without creating enough force. I often explain to learners that the catch is the point where the swimmer begins to feel the water. If the swimmer simply moves the arm without pressure, they will not gain much propulsion. But if they position the hand and forearm properly and press the water backwards, the body will move more smoothly through the water. So the catch is not just a small detail. It is actually the start of the power phase. As the arm continues underwater, it moves through the pulling phase. This is where the swimmer creates most of the forward movement. The hand and forearm should stay firm, and the swimmer should press the water in a controlled direction rather than just splashing or rushing. The purpose is to move the body through the water, not just to move the arm. That is a very important idea when teaching backstroke. Once the underwater pull is completed, the arm leaves the water and begins the recovery phase. Recovery in backstroke happens above the water. The arm should come out smoothly and travel back in a relaxed but controlled way. At the same time, the opposite arm is beginning its underwater action. This is why backstroke should look continuous. There should not be long pauses between strokes. The swimmer should always feel that one arm is taking over from the other. For beginners, especially children, one of the most common problems is making the arms too stiff or tense. Some learners also let the hands enter in the wrong place, or they forget to rotate the shoulders. When this happens, the stroke can become flat, awkward, and tiring. That is why teachers should focus not only on the shape of the arm movement, but also on rhythm, body roll, and relaxation. In conclusion, effective backstroke arm action depends on a few key ideas: a clean hand entry, the correct entry point in line with the shoulder, a controlled downward movement, a strong catch, and a smooth recovery over the water. Most importantly, the arms must work continuously and alternately. When these parts come together, the swimmer can move more efficiently, stay balanced, and swim backstroke with better control and confidence. Thank you.